Well, according to one judgment...
No. I'm talking of the law. In light of this law, who is the master of the roster?
I'm not sure where the term even master of roster comes from.
Who decides which cases get fixed where, etc., etc.?
The committee decides. The committee...
No, you're wrong. Committee is the creature and creation of Parliament. At its broadest level, this law is a claim by Parliament that Parliament is the master of the roster. And I'm asking you a question. You don't have to, as already pointed out by the Honorable Chief Justice, you don't have to agree with the question. To me, this is the crucial aspect of this law. It is not whether the committee consists of 3 judges or 5 judges, or Parliament says let the full court do it, or let the Chief Justice do it. Those variations, as has been pointed out, you said it, maybe that those laws will be made, maybe they won't be made, that's speculative. Whether it is speculative or not, I put that to one side. The point is, and this is the question I'm putting to you,
Yes, ma'am.
that in any of those scenarios, including the one that we have before us today, it is not the committee that is the master of the roster, because the committee is a creature of Parliament's will. Parliament has willed it into existence. Therefore, it is Parliament that is the master of the roster. Now, placed at that level, seems to me that this is directly in conflict, directly contrary to the principle of independence of judiciary. What would you say to that?
Can the master of the roster, Mr. Ibrahim, can the master of the roster speak? I would add the word purported master of the roster. When I became Chief Justice, and I looked at it earlier also, the existing rules of the Supreme Court of 1980 stipulate simply that the Chief Justice will constitute benches. Now, practice had developed, maybe it's in accordance with the rules, I can't find it, that every week, list of cases prepared, a list would go to the Chief Justice, this case would go to that judge, and this case would go to that judge, and this case would go to that judge. I have discontinued that practice. This is not even the job of the Chief Justice. This is the job of the registrar. They can be given broad outlines, first in, first out being the general principle. Then there can be fast-track cases, election matters. Naturally, election matter will become redundant after a certain period of time, bail matters, etc. But to see even the cause list of the day and where it goes, I think, and this is the master of the roster speaking, please give me this power so I can use it from the existing Supreme Court rules. Where do I have this power? I can't seem to find it. Can you help me with that?
And Mr. Zaid Ibrahim, there are no masters anymore in the world, you see. If you look around...
He always wants to undermine my authority.
With respect to the master.
Note.
So I don't see that as a master. So Mr. Zaid Ibrahim, what I want to say is that if you look at internationally, it's about time we wake up to the world, you see. We have US, UK, Germany, Brazil, Nepal, Philippines, just to name a few. There's no such thing as master of the roster. It's a collegial system that works, and that's across the board. And it's about time that we also woke up to all this, you see.
My lord,
with due respect to the master here.
Utmost respect, I say we need to wake up to what's outside this room.
You see if I may add to that,
and to
under our system, and I don't mean to be disrespectful to anyone, masters come and masters go.
Yes.
This is not a lifetime appointment.
But while they are there...
No, just a minute. One Chief Justice may have one view of the matter, the other may have another view. And those who come, and I don't mean immediately, I'm not talking of potential Chief Justices sitting here, I'm talking even way into the future, they will do whatever they want to do. But that is not the important point. The ephemeral, fleeting, whether it's 1 year, 2 year, 3 year term of a Chief Justice, of a master, if you want to put it that way, in the more traditional sense, that is, in a sense, beside the point. The question is, within the framework of the Constitution, separation of powers, independence of judiciary, ultimately, who is the master of the roster? And Can Parliament lay such a claim and not violate the Constitution? This is the ultimate question.
सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल दबाएं ताकि कोई खबर रह न जाए।